example number 1 on 7-8, circle problems in terms of pi. So again, same stuff we've been doing. The big difference here is that in terms of pi, meaning that we're going to have pi, that symbol, in our answer. So given a circle with a diameter of 12, find the area and the circumference. So naturally, I do not have a shape drawn. I do not have a diagram, but there's nothing stopping me from drawing that diagram myself, except that's not a circle. You certainly don't have to draw a diagram, but it could help. A diameter of 21, if you don't remember the diameter, you should look it up, goes across from one point to the other, going through that center. Find the area and circumference. So right off the bat, I'm seeing area, and right off the bat, I'm going down and I'm writing down and looking up that formula for area. Area equals pi r squared. And let's do circumference while we're at it too. Circumference is equal to pi times diameter, or C equals pi times 2 times r. So with the information that I have, remember, I'm given the diameter. They gave me the diameter of 21. D is equal to 21, which means which circumference formula would be a little bit easier to use? If I have the D, my circumference times D would be a little bit easier to use. So that's what I'm going to use. So C is equal to pi times my diameter, which we decided was 21. All right, in terms of pi, remember, no pi in the calculator. Pi will be in my answer. So my answer for the circumference here is actually just C equals 21 pi. And we don't have any units, so you could just call that units if you wanted to. Boom. Kind of easier than having to put pi in the calculator, because then you don't have to deal with those ugly decimals and you don't have to deal with rounding. So, yeah. All right, next up, area. We don't have an option for area, so in order to calculate the area, we need to have that r, or that radius. Now, I'm given the diameter of 21, but thankfully we know that a diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. So, meaning if I have a diameter of 21, I can divide that by 2 to find my radius of 10.5. Took me way longer to do that math than I would have liked it to do. And again, that's my radius, labeling everything so you don't get confuzzled. So back to my formula. Area equals pi times radius squared. Radius is 10.5. And keep your squared squared. So now again, the in terms of pi just tells me that I am not plugging pi into the calculator, but there is some math that I can do in the calculator if my calculator wants to, load, which there it is. So, boom, 10.5 squared, and remember you can be using that x squared button to easily square things, is 110.25. So A is equal to pi times 110.25. And again, in terms of pi, I'm just going to rewrite that so the pi symbol is at the end. And we can call that units squared because it's area. Boom. So again, in terms of pi, doing all of the math possible except for multiplying by the pi.